What is good, Sixer Nation, NBA Nation? What is up? Welcome on in to another edition of Philly Take with RB. Live stream marathon as we take on another playoff series. Last night, we were treated to an absolute gift with the Knicks and Celtics starting off the second round with a bang. Now we're back as the Minnesota Timberwolves at 49 wins take down the Lakers in 5 in the first round. One of the biggest upsets. And they're going up against another team who pulled off an upset. The 7-seeded Warriors. Steph Curry, Draymond Green in their final run. Jimmy Butler along for the ride. Can this team find a way to keep on winning games? Ladies and gentlemen, we are destined for a really, really good series. High-level basketball. This is going to be good, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. Lots of good hoops to come. We'll break it all down. Give you the live play-by-play. And react to it all. Let's go. Let's go, man. Welcome on into Philly Take with RB, NBA Playoff Game Day live show. We are currently sitting at 3:45 to go in the Cavs and Pacers game number 2. Cavs down a couple starters, and they've been up pretty handily the whole game, but the Pacers are making a run here at the end. So we'll see what happens here as this game concludes, and then we'll get into Warriors and Timberwolves. If this is your first time seeing me, welcome on into the show. I'm RB. I cover Philadelphia sports, most specifically the 76ers and the Eagles. But with the Sixers being out of the playoffs and nothing else being on and nothing else really happening with the Sixers, we have decided to live stream a bunch of playoff games. We're live streaming the Knicks and Celtics series, and we are going to live stream the Warriors and Timberwolves series as well. We drop a bunch of videos on this channel. Like I said, we cover the Sixers, but we have a ton of fans that tap in across other fan bases. We had a great outcome for the Warriors and Rockets series, so I decided I'm going to stay up late for these games and give you the live play-by-play, the coverage. We'll break it down. We'll read out your comments and a whole bunch more. Now, before we get into all the score predictions, the series predictions, all that, and tonight's game as well. Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on this other game. Do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just popping in here, hit the like button, all right? That is the best way for us to push this content out to more viewers. YouTube is an algorithm, and we usually do not stream games for these teams, so I need everybody's help in pushing this out to new viewers, so hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We are 22 subs away from 42,600. Definitely trying to get there tonight. If you want to become a channel member, get all the cool emojis and loyalty badges and more in the chat, go ahead and hit that link pinned in the live chat or hit the join button down below. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Philly Take with RB. Follow me on Twitter /X at RB Philly Take. All the other ways to support our channel is down below. Like I said, I'm just an independent content creator, constantly pumping out this coverage for you guys, so please take a second and support us however you can. Most specifically, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well, man. Trying to get through these games, a lot of them this week. Tomorrow we'll do Celtics and Knicks again, but I'm excited for this series. I honestly think that the Timberwolves-Warriors series might end up being the best second-round series. Now, last night after we got off the Knicks and Celtics game, I stayed up late here on the East Coast and I watched the Nuggets and Thunder game. That was absolutely insane, the way that game was managed at the end. And the Nuggets ended up pulling off a Game 1 win on the road, which was nuts. So like I said, these playoffs that have been chaotic so far continue to go. And yeah, man, it's been a crazy playoff so far, and I'm expecting more here tonight with the Warriors and the Timberwolves. As of right now, we have 2 minutes left in this Cavs-Pacers game 2. Cavs desperately need to win this game. They need to tie it up at 1 before they go to Indiana. I honestly thought that the Pacers would have a good chance to steal this game with DeAndre Hunter, Evan Mobley, and Darius Garland being out. But Donovan Mitchell is going Super Saiyan. He's got 44 points and counting. And the Cavs lead it by 7 with 1:55 to go. There goes Siakam down the lane. He just got an and 1. So the Pacers are now down 5 with a chance to make it 4. And this game is not over just yet, ladies and gentlemen. So things are getting crazy. Like I said, man, things are getting crazy out here. These playoffs have been probably the best in a long, long time. We'll get to the chat here in just a few moments. Ladies and gentlemen, all my channel members, be sure to drop those emojis in here. Get active in the comments. That's the best way to get this chat going. Donovan Mitchell fouled on the other end after the missed free throw, so it is 1:38 to go. It's a 5-point lead for Cleveland. And Donovan Mitchell looking to extend his points here. He has been fantastic tonight. He had a crazy dunk earlier as well, so can the Cavs actually find a way to muscle through these injuries and still make it to the conference finals? We'll see. It's been a long time coming for that squad. Mitchell at the line. He's going to knock down the first. It's a 6-point lead. We'll get the other scoreboard up here in just a few moments as well. Second one going to be missed by Donovan Mitchell. Gets his own board, and then it's plucked away by Siakam. So here come the Pacers. They need a bucket desperately. Halliburton going to blow by Allen to the rack, and what a play by Halliburton. He's going to make it a 4-point game here with 1:24 to go. Once this game concludes, we will get right started with the Warriors and Wolves. Halliburton has not had that good of a night, but he did get fouled earlier in the game and hurt his hand. Mitchell going to swing it out. Here is Strus for 3, and he drills it. What a shot by Max Strus. Max Strus is roaring. He had a big, big night tonight. About time he showed up for Cleveland. Max Strus has 23 points tonight. Allen with 22 and Mitchell with 46. Donovan Mitchell's the type of player when you need a big-time game or a big-time performance, he's going to show up and do it. He's going to make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a ton of people in here already, man. I want to see you guys like and comment and subscribe. Let's go. I want to know who's in here. Let's get a vibe check, man. Where's everybody tapping in from? How are you guys feeling tonight? All right. Let's start talking about it. How do we feel about the Warriors and Timberwolves series? How do we feel about the Warriors and the Wolves? Game 1 coming up. What is your series prediction for the Warriors and the Timberwolves? I've thought long and hard about this all day. I'm going to give you my prediction here in just a few moments. It is 9:30 p.m. here on the East Coast. It is late, but I'm staying up late for you guys. So let me know how you're feeling in the chat. Who do you think's going to win and in how many games? I'm going to actually drop a poll here. Guys, please do me a favor, like the show, subscribe to the channel. I don't want to keep saying it all night, but I do want to get this out to as many people as we can. Halliburton drives all the way in for another 2, and it is a 5-point game yet again. We got a timeout by the Cavs. So here's my general thoughts on this Warriors-Wolves series. The Wolves were very impressive in series number 1. I think Rudy Gobert could end up being a liability, but other than that, they're perfectly constructed. I think if they had kept Karl Anthony Towns, they'd probably be in a better situation right now. And not to say, that Rudy played bad. I also think we're in an interesting circumstance here because the Warriors like to play small ball as well. So it's like the Wolves are going up against another team that is not going to play a center that much. So Rudy could have the chance to, take advantage, but at the same time, the Warriors like to utilize a lot of cuts, a lot of screens, quick actions, and they're going to get Curry and some of these other guys open off of quick actions. And I think they're going to try to target Gobert early on, try to pull him out of the paint. And honestly, even though Gobert is, Defensive Player of the Year candidate, he's not a guy that can seem to get out and move on his feet quick and guard some of these smaller guards when he switched. So I think that could be a problem for the T-Wolves. At the same time, the T-Wolves were very dominant. Anthony Edwards is all-world. He's one of my favorite young players in the game. Like I said, they're built perfectly. They have the tough, gritty guy in Dante DiVincenzo. They have the 3-and-D guy who's continuing to get better in Jaden McDaniels. They have Julius Randle, who shot out of his mind in the first-round series. We'll see if that can keep up. And they have Naz Reid coming off the bench. They have the rim protector and Rudy Gobert. They're built perfectly. Mike Conley is, just a pure NBA veteran who knows how to run a floor and run an offense. And I'll talk more about the Warriors here in just a second. Here's Donovan Mitchell. He's fouled by Siakam. So in terms of the Golden State Warriors, Stephen Curry is one of the greatest players of all time, and he is going to have to test out that thumb, right? He got hit by Dylan Brooks in the last series. Things got chippy, physical. So I think the health of Stephen Curry is going to really determine a lot of this series. Now, at the same time, I feel like Jimmy Butler hasn't really elevated yet to playoff Jimmy. Maybe he doesn't have to be, but the Warriors made it very hard on themselves in round 1. They got beat up a lot. Steve Kerr's rotations were interesting. So I think Jimmy Butler is going to have more of a presence here. Draymond is a frustrating player, but at the same time, he also impacts winning. So I think the size thing is going to be interesting. How do they, defend Rudy Gobert? How do they try to pull him out of the paint? Buddy Hield is a hit or miss. The guy can either drop 33 like he did the other night, or he can drop 5, So if Buddy Hield's on, if Moses Moody and Pajemski and these guys can actually shoot the rock, then I think the Warriors have a really good chance of winning this series. At the same time, like I said, Minnesota seems to really put it on them. The Warriors were the only team to beat Minnesota more than 2 times this season, so they do kind of have their number. So that's my overall quick thoughts, quick synopsis on this series. I think it's going to be close. I'm picking it to go 7 games. I am picking it to go 7 games. But ladies and gentlemen, even though the Timberwolves are a favorite in this series and they have the home court, keep in mind, because the T-Wolves are the 6th seed, the Warriors are the 7th seed. So the Wolves have the home court advantage. Something just tells me that I cannot pick against Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler. Siakam just missed the first free throw, which hurts. But I just can't pick against Steph, Butler, and Draymond. Maybe I'm going to be proven wrong. I don't know if the Warriors can win tonight because they're coming off a Game 7 that was really tough to win, and they're tired, whereas the T-Wolves have had a bunch of days off. But something just tells me that the greatness of Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler is going to rise, and somehow the Warriors are going to win a Game 7 on the road. Donovan Mitchell just got sent to the hardwood, and he is slow to get up. That is a scary sight if you are a Cavs fan. I didn't see what happened. Looked like somebody put back a missed free throw, and Mitchell was hit hard. And look, the Cavs have been banged up with injuries all series long. It's been a disaster. Looked like Neesmith maybe put it back, and Mitchell got hit. Let's see it again. So Siakam misses the free throw. Neesmith comes in. And he kind of flails the arms and hits Mitchell across the face. So not what you want to see if you're a Cavs fan. The Cavs have been so dominant all year long, and they've been banged up all series long. Kind of like last year, they had a ton of injuries. So we'll see what happens here, but looks like they probably will review this. Will they call it a flagrant? I don't know. I'd have to see it a couple more times. So while they do that, ladies and gentlemen, give me your thoughts in the chat. What do you think about the Wolves and the Warriors? What do you guys think about the Warriors and the Wolves? Who is going to win the series and in how many games? My head tells me to pick the Wolves, but my heart is telling me to pick Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. And I just feel that the Lakers were a bad matchup against the Wolves. And I just feel that the experience and the, I don't want to call it the legacy, but just the overall will of the Golden State Warriors, as long as Jimmy Butler's healthy, is going to will them to win. Now, again, if Podziemski and Moody and these guys just drop goose eggs all series, they have no chance. And if Steph Curry's thumb is bothering him, they have no chance at all. But I saw Steph Curry drop, 20-something in the second half the other day. He was fantastic. He looked fine. And Jimmy Butler hasn't even been unleashed yet to another level. I think the biggest advantage for the Timberwolves is the size with Rudy Gobert, being able to bang him down under the basket and just being able to, back him down and get easy buckets. But I think the advantage for the Warriors is that mid-range game and also pulling Gobert out of the paint and being able to exploit his weaknesses on defense. And also, he's a liability on offense. So I don't think they even looked at a potential flagrant. I think they just called the basket good, and it was a putback, and that was that. So, yeah. So I think, again, the Warriors' advantage is just utilizing that mid-range game with Jimmy Butler and quick actions, quick screens, and just making Gobert uncomfortable. And not to sit here and, sound like a hater, like Gobert's not good at all. I think he's good, but I just don't think he is the level of player that everybody says he is. And I think when push comes to shove, he will get exploited in this type of series. And that's just my opinion. Mitchell grabbed to the ground again. And actually, they're going to call an offensive foul on Donovan Mitchell, I believe. Mitchell's hurt again, and now he can't even get up. Nesmith took an elbow to the face. Guys, this series is now getting very chippy. Now this series is getting very chippy. Nesmith is down on the ground. Yo, every playoff series has been absolutely ferocious. Mitchell elbowed him in the face. Can the Cavs stay healthy, man? I mean, Mitchell was limping to even get up now. All right, guys. Once again, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Those are my thoughts. What is yours? I don't even see any predictions in the chat. Come on, guys. Come on. We got 60 people in here. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. What is your final series prediction? And who wins tonight? Who do you guys think is going to win tonight? Warriors or Timberwolves? Warriors or Timberwolves? What is your series prediction and who is going to win tonight? I think the Timberwolves take this game tonight. I'm going to say 112 to 101. Timberwolves win tonight. Warriors can't get it done. Looks like the game has started and the Warriors are up. We will switch to that here in just a moment once this Cavs game concludes. But yeah, man. So we'll put that scoreboard up here. 40 seconds to go here in the Cavs game. Halliburton with the rock. Here's the dribble, the drive. Halliburton hits the bottom of the rim. It goes out off the Cavs. It's going to stay with Indiana. Is Donovan Mitchell back in now? Did he get hurt? I didn't even see. Ben says Warriors in 7. What's up, Ben? TJ says Jimmy's fried, Draymond cried, Curry's thumb died, T-Wolves in 5. I like the rhyme, though. I like the rhyme. Here's Nembhard. He's going to kick it out. Siakam, the pump fake, the drive. He lays it in. It's a 3-point game here in Cleveland. Strus trying to inbound, and it's almost stolen away, and then a timeout again. All right, we'll wait for this to come back. Guys, if the Cavs blow this game, they are done. This would be an epic collapse by the Cleveland Cavs. We'll see if Mitchell can come back in, but man. So once again, I'm going Wolves win game 1 tonight, but I'm picking Warriors in 7. Just because I believe in Steph and Jimmy, but I think it's going to be a really good series. All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, please do me a favor. Like this stream right now. If you want me to keep streaming this series, let me know in the chat. Rook says Draymond versus Ant-Man. Mics are on. Don Boyle in the chat. Secret in the chat. What's up, members? Banj in the chat. Embiid Meat Gobbler. Wow, what a name. Says think Ant is going to cook them Warriors boys tonight. What's up, channel members? Yeah, the Cavs need to win this game. Tika says Timberwolves, Warriors, Warriors, Timberwolves, Timberwolves, Warriors, then who wins it? So Tika says it's going to a game 7. I agree. I think this will be a 7-game series. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to get hype in the chat. We need comments. We need interaction. I want you guys to make this fun. We are up late night on the East Coast. I hope everybody's doing well. I know we'll have some Warriors fans joining us from the other series, which was really just a fantastic series. But all right, let's see what happened here. Halliburton's at the line. Did they foul him intentionally? Don't tell me they're doing this OKC thing. Halliburton going to miss the second free throw, though. Pacers get the board. The Pacers get the board. Halliburton has it. Out on the perimeter. Guarded by Jerome. He steps back for 3. Oh! Oh! Are you kidding? Holy crap! And the Pacers win game 2. Are you kidding me?
He's on fire!
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Guys, I can't even do it, man. These playoffs have been ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Guys, I can't even talk about the Warriors game yet, man. Did they foul them intentionally, guys? Did they foul them intentionally? Guys, please let me know in the chat. Did the Cavs foul them intentionally? Did they do what the Thunder did? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, did they foul him intentionally? They were down by 3 when I turned the channel. And I come back and Halliburton shooting a second free throw. Hold on, I got to see the play-by-play. I'm sorry. We'll get to the Warriors game. Guys, I can't believe what I just saw, man. These playoffs are insane. It says that Ty Jerome had a shooting foul, so I don't think it was intentional. I don't think it was intentional. Holy crap, man. I got to cool off. Last night, the Thunder did something so stupid by fouling up 3. They kept doing that. Here is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Julius Randle pops a 3. That one's off the mark and out of bounds. Guys, if you are just tapping in, I'm sweating already. Hit the damn like button. Subscribe to the channel. Buddy Hield looks like his shorts got ripped there. Guys, I can't... Wow. In case you're just tuning in and you're wondering what happened, I was watching the end of the Pacers-Cavs. The Cavs were up by, what, 15, 20 in the fourth quarter. Let's see what their biggest lead was. What was the biggest lead of the game? What was the biggest lead of the game? 20. Cavs were up by 20, guys. They got outscored by 15 in the fourth quarter. And the Cavs were up by 3 points with 10 seconds to go. It looks like Ty Jerome fouled Tyrese Halliburton on a shooting foul. The first free throw was good. Halliburton misses the second on purpose. The Pacers get the rebound. Halliburton takes it all the way back out himself and drills a game-winning three-pointer to win it by 1. That is unbelievable, man. The Pacers have stolen both on the road. They are up 2-0. The Cavaliers are done. The Cavs had 3 starters out tonight. Donovan Mitchell had his best game, and they choke a 20-point lead. Holy crap, man. I can't believe what I just saw, man. Bro, why is every game giving me cardiac arrest? Why is bro, these playoffs have been on crack. Edwards, the fadeaway, no good. This game is 4-4 as we are sitting at 9:40 to go in the first quarter. I'm trying to process what just happened. Here's Jimmy Butler for 3, and that one falls. Golden State with a lead. We have over 100 people in the chat, guys. Do me a favor and like the stream right now. Please help us get to 100 likes. I am sweating already. This is crazy, man. Edwards going to drive and kick. Here's McDaniels against Pajemski. He goes into the paint, floats one up. That one's off. Gobert trying to get the board. He taps it to Edwards. Edwards, the sidestep for 3, and that one is short. Picked up by the Warriors, and here they come. I didn't even read off the starting lineups. Here's Jimmy Butler around a screen. He's going to drive, spin. Butler kicks it back. Curry drives baseline, but he stepped out of bounds. So for the Warriors, it's Steph Curry, Buddy Hield, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Brandon Pajemski. And for the T-Wolves, it is Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, Jaden McDaniels, and Rudy Gobert. I'm going to shout some of you guys out here in just a few moments once I can catch my breath after what just happened. Randle the step back, and he drills it. Astro World member for 46 months. What's up, Astro? He says, what's going on, RB? Warriors in 6. Guys, drop your series predictions in the chat right now. In case you missed mine, I'm going Warriors in 7. I think the Wolves will win tonight, but I'm saying Warriors in 7. Jimmy and Steph. In Steph and Jimmy, we trust. Another miss by Steph. Here come the Wolves. Edwards going to drive, stop on a dime, pulls up a three. That one is off. Now, if Steph is hurt, if his thumb is bothering him, then I don't think the Warriors will win the series. But if he is good to go, like we saw in Game 7 in the second half, then I think we'll be good. And Steph going to drill a three, just as I said it. Stephen Curry for three. Guys, these playoffs have been nuts, man. Talk about blood pressure. Here's Julius Randle, a three. That one comes up short. Can somebody confirm in the chat if Ty Jerome fouled Halliburton intentionally or not? Pajemski drills a three. I was just turning the channel back, and I see Halliburton at the free throw line. And the Cavs fans were just chanting overrated, by the way. They were chanting overrated. And Halliburton does that. Halliburton has been going crazy, man. I got to give him his props. Cavs really choked. Draymond going to put up a three. That one jiggles in and out. Picked up by Minnesota. And it's a foul on Pajemski. Yo, by the way, I'm losing my mind, man. Conley for three. That one is airballed. Wolves get it back. McDaniels floats it in. Yo, apparently Buddy Hield had the wrong shorts on. Which is why they were showing that a couple moments ago. Curry going to float one up. That one's off. Guys, we're going to talk more about the Pacers and Cavs here in just a second. Guys, did Halliburton get intentionally fouled or no? I don't think he did, but I just want to confirm. Gobert floats one up and in, and it is 13-12. I was just turning the channel back, and I see Halliburton at the free throw line for his second one, where he missed it intentionally. Excuse me. Oh, man. Jimmy Butler for three. That's off the mark. T-Wolves try to get it back. It's out of bounds. They're going to say Wolves ball. Pajemski wants a review. All right, hold on. Let's see if... Yeah, I don't think they fouled him intentionally. Ladies and gentlemen... Ladies and gentlemen, these playoffs have been unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Here is Jaden McDaniels going to find Naz Reid in for the first time. We have a foul off the ball. DiVincenzo comes in as well. Guys, 117 people in here. Can we get to 100 likes, man? And we need 19 more subs to get to 42.6. Look, I appreciate the heck out of you guys for staying up with me tonight. We're going to live stream as many playoff games as we can. Next Monday, guys, we are 5 days away? We will be live streaming the NBA Draft Lottery. Be there or be square. Naz Reid going to find DiVincenzo. Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Moody, and for the first time, DiVincenzo fades away. What a shot on the baseline by Dante DiVincenzo. Busy B in the chat. What's up, Busy B? Says Warriors in 6. Appreciate you being here. My heart's telling me to pick the Warriors. As long as Steph is healthy, I think they can get it done. Here's a one bouncer. Curry behind the head pass. 3 ball. No good for Peyton. In for the Golden State Warriors. Number 15, Guy Santos. Here's a drive and a kick. Edwards up the top. McDaniels a 3. Can't get the spot up to go. And it's picked up by Draymond. Sent to the ground. He's arguing with the official from the floor. He thought he was fouled by DiVincenzo. Here's Curry. Curry stops on a dime. He steps back. Oh, he's got DiVincenzo falling. Curry to 3. And it comes up just a little bit short. Picked up by Minnesota. And here they come. 14-13 the score. McDaniels floats one up, and he got it to sink. 4:25 to go here in quarter number one. Guys, every game has been crazy in these playoffs. Now we got a foul. Draymond's arguing with the ref. Holy smokes, man. All right, welcome into the NBA Playoff Game Day live show. We are live streaming Warriors and Timberwolves. We're also streaming the Knicks-Celtics series. I'm RB. I pump out content almost every single day, videos, live streams. Be sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of it. I cover the 76ers. We'll be talking about them a lot more next week with the draft lottery, but for now, we are streaming playoff games, and I'm going to stream as many as I can because these have been amazing. 2 on the shot clock. Here's the floater from Moody. Can't get it off the back iron. Trying to pick up the board. Gary Payton kicks it back to Santos, and we have another foul. Looks like it's going to be on... Looks like it's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Or maybe Naz Reid. If you guys are just tuning in, Tyrese Halliburton hit a game winner against the Cleveland Cavs to shock them in game number 2. Pacers were down by 20. They came back and won it with a crazy missed free throw and a game winner by Halliburton. Curry to Santos, one bounce to Looney. Looney, the longtime vet champion, missed it. Payton takes it away from Gobert. Up to Curry, the trifecta, and it goes.
He's on fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, my biggest concern coming into this series, what is the health of Stephen Curry? And so far, so good. He looks fantastic. 8 points for Stephen Curry. He's got half of the Warriors' points here in the first quarter. Stephen Curry is going off. Drop some fires in the chat for Curry. Now that I have time to actually take a breath here, holy smokes, man. I can't believe that Pacers-Cavs game. The Cavs were down 3 starters. It looked like they were going to win game 2 despite being down all those players. And the Pacers come back down 20 to hit a game winner when the Cavs fans are chanting overrated. They're calling Halliburton overrated. And he misses the second free throw, takes the ball back, goes up top, and drains a 3 to shut the crowd up. And now they're going back to Indy up 2-0. Halliburton said it before the playoffs. He said, we can win the whole thing. People thought they were a joke. They made the conference finals last year and got embarrassed. Kind of, backpedaled their way in. But, they look good. Last night, we watched the Knicks-Celtics series on here. That was a crazy comeback by the Knicks. Then you had... Aaron Gordon hitting his second game winner of the playoffs against OKC. OKC was up by 3 with 30 seconds to go, and they kept fouling up 3. They kept fouling, and Mark Dignon made a terrible decision to foul up 3. He allowed Jokic to come and sub back in the game when he was out of the game. They had taken him out, and the Nuggets could not bring him back in, and the Thunder ended up fouling and letting him come back in. And then Chet Holmgren missed a pair of free throws. Russell Westbrook drives down the floor, kicks it to Gordon, who hits another game winner. In totality, these playoffs have been insane. With that being said, we got 180 people in the chat. Guys, do me a huge, huge favor. All right, the best way that we can push this content out here on YouTube, get it through the algorithm, is by everybody hitting the like button. So I need everybody, even if you're not a fan of the channel, even if you don't want to stick around with me, but you're enjoying this stream, I need y'all to hit that like button. We need to get it to 100 likes right now. Subscribe to the channel as well, man. We're almost to 42.6. Busy Bee says they are slacking. That's what I'm saying. They are slacking in the chat right now. Let's go. Members, drop those emojis. Let's get active up in here. I want to see the chat lighting up right now with the emojis. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday night, or excuse me, happy Tuesday night. Man. So we've had 2 game winners in a row. By the way, Buddy Hield was wearing the wrong shorts to start the game. How the heck do you wear the wrong shorts to start a basketball game? That's my question. How do you put on the wrong shorts to start a game? I feel like that's the Buddy Hield experience in a nutshell. Here's Steph Curry, finds a one bouncer. Looney down low off the no look. Moody missed the layup, blew it point blank. Like I said, the Warriors are going to use a lot of these quick actions to get in space. Naz Reid dribbles, drives all the way, and lays it up and in. Avoided the Curry charge. Like I said, I feel like Rudy Gobert could be exposed in this series by Golden State. Here's Looney going to kick it out to Payton, now to the corner. Here's a sidestep, the three ball. That one does not go. Another miss by Moody. Now again, Moody, Podziemski, these guys are going to have to be on it in this series. Buddy Hield can't wear the wrong shorts and all that. It's got to be on it. If you guys are just tuning in, what do you think is going to happen in this series? What is the final series prediction? Let me know. We got 227 in the house. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys and girls. Welcome in. We're going to live stream as many playoff games as we can. Here's Jaden McDaniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for the first time. Here's DiVincenzo, the one bouncer. Randall off the screen, kicks it back. Alexander-Walker for three. That one does not go. We've had a lot of upsets in these playoffs, a lot of wins on the road, a lot of unexpected. Warriors are coming off a Game 7, very physical series a couple days ago. Wolves have been off for, 5-6 days? So the Wolves should win this game, but a lot of unexpected in these playoffs. Here's the dribble, the drive. Moody fades off a foot. Can't get it off the back iron. Picked up by Minnesota. And here we go. Here's the dribble, the drive from Reid. He puts it up and in, falling off balance. Nice play by Naz Reid. He's been more effective than Gobert here to begin this game. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Butler going to one bounce. Here's Gary Payton the second. He's in the block against Julius Randle. The drop step. He gets shoved, kicks it back. Moody on the wing. 6, 5, 4. Moody. 3, 2, 1. Moody's got to let it fly, and he doesn't get it off. Shot clock violation. Tremendous defense by Anthony Edwards. There's A-Rod on the bench, part owner of the Wolves. And he is going nuts there. Guys, we only have 67 likes in the chat right now. Please get it to 100 likes so we can wake up the neighbors. We can piss them off. Hit the air horn one time. Here's the screen and the roll. Randall kicks it out to DiVincenzo. A miss. Wolves get it back. Alexander-Walker floats it up to Randall, and he threw it away. It's a turnover. Back to Golden State. Curry has 8 so far. The rest of the team fairly quiet. Guys, do you think that the Cavaliers are done after being down 2-0 going to Indiana now? Do you think the Cavaliers are done? Yes or no? 1:10 to go here in the first. Podziemski going to one bounce to Looney. Back to Podziemski. Podziemski going to let it fly, and that one does not fall. Picked up by Anthony Edwards. Here come the Timberwolves. Both upsets in the first round. The Rockets and the Lakers went down. Here's Edwards on the baseline. He steps through, puts it up, misses it, tried to put it back. He missed it again. Edwards openly frustrated with himself, and here come the Golden State Warriors. Buddy Hield going to pump fake, drive all the way down the lane, goes up, can't get it to drop. Picked up by Minnesota. It's a 4-point lead, 39 seconds to go. Reid plucked down the other end. Warriors get it back. Podziemski up to Butler. Butler, the drive. He kicks it out and almost threw it away. Hield finds an open Payton, and he's sitting under the basket in the dunker spot, waiting for a wide open bucket. 20-18 is our score. 25 seconds ago here in the first quarter. Right now in the chat, I need you guys to drop 3 words. Spin that wheel. We are going to spin the wheel here at the end of this quarter. 10 seconds ago, Randall, the drive, the spin, kicks it, DiVincenzo, back to Randall, no time on the shot clock, lets it fly, couldn't get it to fall. And that is how we are going to end quarter number 1. I need everybody to drop spin that wheel. Drop spin that wheel in the chat. Now, let me fill you guys in on a secret. Not really a secret, but if you haven't been here the last couple streams, the last 2 days, we have spun the wheel twice here on the stream. And both times we got the number 1 overall pick for the 76ers. Ladies and gentlemen, could we potentially make it 3 in a row? I need more energy from the chat, man. Can we make it 3 in a row? Let's go. All right, man, it's time to spin that wheel. Let's see what we get. 5 days, 20 hours to go. We will be live streaming the draft lottery. Here we go. Let's spin it. Let's spin it. All right, number 3. Number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if it plays out like this, I am very, very happy. I am very, very happy. Sixers at number 3. Look, we are 3 for 3 now. 3 in a row. We're going to spin it every day up until the draft lottery. Busy B says, spin that wheel. What's up, Busy B? One of our loyal channel members. Void says, spin that wheel. Banches, we're getting the first pick again. Sophisticated says, watching here from the Philippines. Shout out to the Filipino viewers. Yo, if you guys are watching from the Philippines or wherever you're watching from right now, let me know in the chat, man. Maybe that's all the people that aren't commenting right now. We got 259 people in the house. Hit the like button. Get us to 100 likes right now. Welcome on in. Let me know what team you guys are supporting here tonight. What team are you guys supporting tonight? Warriors or Timberwolves? If it's your first time watching this channel, thanks so much for being here. I'm RB. I cover the Sixers and the NBA. We're live streaming as many playoff games as we can. I'm going to do this entire series, and we're going to do Knicks and Celtics as well. Guys, we got 3 in a row, man. I'm hype. I'm hype. Sixers have to get the top 6 pick on Monday afternoon. Flyers had the 4th worst record, and they got the 6th pick, which kind of concerns me a bit. But I believe that the Sixers will get it. I live stream every Sixers game all year long. We do pregame, live game, postgame. We do videos, and we do live streams like this. Let me go ahead and tweet out my my spin the wheel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter/X at RBPhillyTake. Go, guys. I'm not liking the likes right now. We only got 75 likes. What's up with that? What's up with that? Come on, we got almost 300 people in here. Let's go. I'm trying to push this out to more viewers. Mods, keep those links flowing in the chat. Let people know to support the channel. Naz Reid misses it at the cup, and that is how we start quarter number 2. It's 20-18. Butler going to drive, spin, kick it. Draymond for 3, and he drills 1. We got Banj tapping in from PA. Where's everybody tapping in from, man? Where are you guys tapping in from tonight? Julius Randle, the pump fake, puts it up in the corner. Can't get it to go. Jiggles out, picked up by Golden State, who leads it by 1. 21-20. There's Jimmy Butler. Butler guarded by Randall. Here's Draymond guarded by Naz Reid. Under 10 on the shot clock, and we have a foul. Naz Reid getting a little bit handsy with Draymond Green. That's going to be the first on Naz Reid. Series could get chippy too. Every series has been physical. It's been hard fought so far. Who do you guys think is going to win this series? Banches, Warriors. JS is Ant-Man, Sentry Man, Superman, Wolves in 6. Busy Bee says, I kind of want Ant-Man to dethrone Curry. That would be crazy. We have Israel in the chat. What's up, Israel? Thanks for being here. Shout out to Israel. I love Steph, but I want to see if Ant can do it. Banches like to stream, make RB happy. Yeah, guys, come on. 300 people in the chat. We should have 300 by now. Busy Bee says, smash the like. We got Cole says, Warriors in 6 from PA. Vincent says, Asa Newell at 6. Well, we're gonna drop a lot of draft content, guys, starting next week. All my Sixer fans in here, don't worry, I didn't forget about you. We're gonna live stream the draft lottery, and then we'll have a lot to talk about in terms of draft prospects. I've been doing a lot of research on them, so we'll get into all that. Butler floats one up. He missed it. Butler gets it back, finds Draymond. Draymond dumps it. Hield goes up, and he missed it. Here come the Wolves out and running. DiVincenzo dumps it. Randall bullies into Curry, and it's going to be an offensive foul. A charge on Randall. It's going to be a foul on Randall. Guys, be sure to follow us on IG and Twitter as well. Philly Take with RB on Instagram, RB Philly Take on Twitter. I'm going to drop a big board of prospects every week leading up to the draft. Curry around the screen. Curry from deep. He can't get it to go. Nice offensive board by Butler. Out the buddy Hield. Hield going to find Draymond. 8 on the shot clock. Dumps it into the paint, and that one is stolen away by Minnesota. Here they come. Randall throws it away to nobody, and it's taken back by Golden State. Hield driving all the way. He turns, spins, one bounces. Here comes Butler into the paint, goes up, and he's fouled by DiVincenzo. Jimmy Buckets going to the line for 2. Jimmy Butler, the longtime veteran. He's played for a lot of different teams, man. Jimmy Butler has played for a lot of different teams. He is on the last leg of his career. He's 35 years old. Acquired midseason from Miami. Jimmy Butler has been an NBA All-Star 6 times as he misses the first free throw. 6-time NBA All-Star. He's been a 5-time NBA All-Defensive team on the second team, excuse me. He has made 2 finals appearances, has not won. First round pick out of Marquette back in 2011. 14 years in the association. Jimmy Butler, a member of the Bulls, T-Wolves themselves, Sixers, Heat, and now the Warriors. We know how that era ended in Minnesota. Not too pretty before he was traded to our Philadelphia 76ers. Gobert floats one up, and that is way off the mark. Like I said, man, Gobert is a liability. Rudy Gobert is a liability. And the Warriors' quickness is getting to Gobert. He's not really impacting this game so far. Here come the Wolves. Alexander Walker for 3. That one rims out. Quentin Post in for the Warriors. He picks up the board. Stephen Curry off to a really good start in this game. It's 22-20. Here's Curry, going to dribble drive against Alexander Walker. Steps back, a high arcing 3. What a shot by Stephen Curry. Are you serious?
He's on fire.
Oh my gosh. Yo. Nah, yo, I'm sorry. You know what? Let me just shut up. DiVincenzo with 3. That one's off the mark. Yo, Curry is him, man. I don't care what anybody says to me. Curry is really him. Curry going to find a trailing Draymond. Draymond working against Gobert. Like I said, Gobert is a liability outside of the paint. Curry floats one up, and he got the bucket to go. The thumb looks okay. He's got 13 points, man. Alexander Walker off the glass. He can't get it to go. Can Curry do it again? Can Curry do it again? Here he comes, guarded by Alexander Walker. 8:20 to go in the second. Curry finds Draymond. Draymond for three, and it goes. The Warriors take a 10-point lead here in game one on the road. Curry looks like he's limping a bit, grimacing, but boy, is he cooking. Stephen Curry will not be stopped. Ladies and gentlemen, I said this in the first round series. Actually, you know what? First off, we got 5 people in here? We only have 88 likes. Come on, guys. I know some of you might just be new to the channel tapping in, but we need to push this through the freaking algorithm. Everybody go down below the stream. There should be a little thumbs up button. Everybody hit that thumbs up right now, man. Stephen Curry, at 37 years old, ladies and gentlemen, is unstoppable. You hear me? Stephen Curry cannot be stopped. He will not be stopped. Stephen Wardell Curry is one of the best players in the game still. He will not be stopped. Steph will not be stopped. He's got a thumb injury. Doesn't matter. He is up to 13 points in 13 minutes. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Guys, this is incredible basketball. Like I said, the playoffs have been full of surprises. The Timberwolves haven't even scored yet here in the second quarter. And I thought the T-Wolves would be dominating right now, especially with the Warriors coming off, a flight, not even playing, 48 hours ago. And right now, they are taking advantage of this game. You just can't predict anything. We got 100 likes in the chat. Finally, let's go. Everybody hit that thumbs up and drop a yes, sir. If you guys are new to the channel, every 100 likes, we drop a yes, sir, to piss off my neighbors who are sleeping right now. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wake them up, man. Members, I want to see those emojis flying in the chat. Is Stephen Curry hurt? Also, I was just thinking about the Sixers and how they could have had Tyrese Halliburton. I just saw a Tyrese Halliburton Sixers swap, and now I'm even more frustrated. If you guys are just tuning in, the Cavaliers were up by 20 points in the fourth quarter, and Halliburton brought them back. Pacers were down 3 with 10 seconds to go. Hallie hits the first free throw. Then he misses the second one intentionally, gets his own rebound, takes it up to the top of the arc, and hits a 3 to destroy the Cavs. And now the series is 2-0 going back to Indiana. Mitchell had 46 tonight, even with 3 starters down, and it did not matter. So anyway, Curry looks like he's limping. What is that? Ooh. Did Curry pull a hammy? That is not good. Curry is not on the floor. Like I said at the beginning, the only thing that can stop him is health. Conley tried to alley-oop it. He almost made the shot, but it rolled out. Nothing falling for the Wolves here in the last 6 minutes. Draymond for 3. Draymond again!
He's on fire!
Look, we can all hate Draymond and say that he's a bad, person to have and a personality and all this, but he can impact winning. And now Draymond steals it away again. Butler to Hield. Hield one-on-one against Reed. Goes up, misses the layup. He overshot it, but the Warriors lead by 13. Wolves have not scored in 6.5 minutes, and Reed puts that to bed with a layup. 33-22. So far, the Warriors are being physical. They are getting downhill. Rudy Gobert is leaving guys wide open. Here's Draymond again. Yo, Draymond is cooking Gobert. Rudy Gobert, you know what? I've held my tongue for too long. How many times have I said that Rudy Gobert is a liability? Get out of here with this Defensive Player of the Year thing. The guy will not step outside the paint, and Draymond is cooking him right now. 3-ball for McDaniels, no good. Here's Jimmy Butler again. Butler guarded by Gobert. Can Butler take advantage? 10 on the shot clock. Butler to Draymond. Dude, they are targeting Gobert all game. I said it was going to happen all series long. Butler to nobody. Wow, looks like a travel. They didn't call it. Butler. Shot clock violation. What did I say before this game, man? Ladies and gentlemen, I said before this game, the number one key will be the Warriors targeting Rudy Gobert. The Warriors also like to play small, but like I said, they utilize a lot of quick actions and cuts, and they are literally going at him every possession, and he is a liability. Brandon Pajemski going to find Gary Payton II. Warriors lead by 14. The Wolves are 0 for 13 from three-point range. Here's Pajemski coming around his screen. He drives downhill, puts one up again. This one clanks off the back iron, picked up by the Wolves. Has Anthony Edwards even scored yet? Wow, he's 0 for 6, 0 for 7. Randall's fouled en route to the cup. Yo, Edwards is 0 for 7. Wow. Like I said, if the Timberwolves had kept Karl Anthony Towns, I would probably pick them to make the finals. I just think Rudy Gobert will be a liability when it matters most. And so far, I'm being proven right. Guys, 370 people in the chat. We have 109 likes. Can we get it to 300 likes? We also need one more subscriber. Who is going to be the lucky subscriber that gets us to 42,600? Nick Marchetti in the chat. What's up, Nick? Thanks for being here, man. Shout out to the members. If you guys want to become a member, hit that link pinned in the chat. Support our channel. What's up, everybody? Thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here tonight. I'm RB. I cover the Sixers. I cover the NBA, the NFL, and more. I'm on Bleacher Report. I do a bunch of coverage, man. We're live streaming as many playoff games as we can. Let me know if you want me to continue to stream this series. So far, it's been a good start. Warriors are cooking. This is why I'm picking the Warriors in 7, man. Anthony Edwards will not be this bad all series, but Rudy Gobert is getting targeted on every possession. The Warriors are using quick screens and quick cuts to bring him out of the paint, and he won't even step out of the paint. Draymond is cooking Rudy Gobert. Draymond's been open every possession. Let's see if we can get an update on Stephen Curry. I don't know what's going on. Anybody have an update on Steph Curry? All right, man. We got 42-6, baby. Let's go. Guys, the more you comment in this chat, the more we can get interactive. Thank you all for being here, being a part of it. Appreciate you all. Looks like 2 people unsubscribed. You guys are fraudulent. It's all good, though. It's all good. Don't be a fraud. Like and subscribe. If Curry can't play, though, then the Warriors are cooked, obviously. If he can't play, the Warriors are cooked. Do you guys think that Rudy Gobert should be a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year? Do you guys think Gobert should be a Defensive Player of the Year? Because what I'm seeing is the same thing I always see. He literally does not step outside the paint. He's a great rim protector, but he doesn't step outside the paint. All right, I gotta stop going on Twitter, man. All I keep seeing is Tyrese Halliburton swaps in Sixer jerseys, and it's getting on my nerves. By the way, we got an update before this game that Elton Brand will be withdrawing his name from the Hawks GM search. Maybe he wants to be here in case Daryl Morey gets fired. Let's see. We got Don Boyle in the house. Fire, take goat. He says X out of the chat. Hit that like button for us. Curry, heart and soul. What happened to Curry? It looks like he's pulled a hamstring. So he's not in right now. I don't know how he has it 4 times and is a liability in the playoffs. Exactly. Marks a sprained ligament in his left foot. Curry has a sprained ligament? Did they say that or no? I don't see any update on that. I really don't want this playoffs to get plagued by injuries, though. I don't see any update on Curry yet. He just went back to the locker room not too long ago. Here's DiVincenzo going to dribble in, drive, find Randall. Randall back to DiVincenzo. Chenzo all the way down the lane, goes up, drew contact, no whistle. And the Warriors tapped it out. It's going to stay with Minnesota. Let's see if we got an update from Steph Curry. I don't see any update. Mods, if we got people spreading false info, let them know, give them a warning, time them out, do what you have to do. We can't have that in a chat. Randall turning, spinning, fading. Randall, that one's short. Warriors track it down. Pajemski got hit in the face. 4:55 to go here in the first half, and Pajemski is on the ground. We have no official update yet on Stephen Curry. So what do you guys think about the other series so far? Do you think the Knicks have a chance of beating Boston? And do you think the Nuggets have a chance of beating the OKC Thunder? Here's Buddy Hield. Hield going to step back. He finds Kuminga in for the first time. Kuminga dribbling, driving, posting up Randall. He finds Butler. Butler to Hield. Hield on the mid-range. He gets blocked. Nice block by Gobert. Yeah, Buddy Hield is turning back into regular Buddy Hield in game 1. Guy had the wrong shorts on to start the ball game, and now he can't even get a shot off. Nick Marchetti says Curry ruled out. All right, let's see if we have an update on Steph Curry here. All right, we got an official update here. We'll read it off in a second. Randall in the block. He threw it away again. Here comes Golden State. Kuminga dribbling, driving, and lost it out of bounds. Back to the Wolves. According to Shams Charania, Stephen Curry has a left hamstring strain and is out for the remainder of Game 1. Probably going to miss the next game, too. That is brutal, man. That is brutal. Yeah, the Warriors might be cooked. This sucks, man. I hate injuries. I hate injuries. Here's a steal by Minnesota. Edwards going to dribble, drive down the lane. DiVincenzo taps it to McDaniels. McDaniels out to Edwards. Edwards thinking. Takes it all the way in, goes up and missed the layup. Edwards still has not scored. He's 0 for 8 on the night. Looney off the roll. He gets it to go. The Warriors lead by 12. Minnesota's only scored 26 points. And another turnover. What is the lowest amount of points ever scored in an NBA playoff first half? Minnesota only has 26 points right now. That's crazy. Now it's going to turn to Jimmy Butler. Can he be the guy to step up for Golden State? Or can the Wolves put away a historically bad first half and come back and win this game? Podziemski stops on a dime and now he travels. This has been sloppy basketball. This has been sloppy basketball so far. Guys, if you are just tuning into the chat, please like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Welcome into Philly Take with RB. Here's DiVincenzo guarded by Podziemski. Randall floats one up and he lays it in. 10-point game and a timeout by Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr's going to have to actually coach now. Curry is out for the game. %30 of the people on the poll said we cannot get to 300 likes. I'll be honest, man. Some of you guys are being fraudulent out here. They don't want to see us winning, but it's all good. It's all good, man. Well, the good news is that we have hit 3 spin the wheels in a row, which means if they let me go spin the ping pong balls, I'm going to get the Sixers in the top 6. The bad news is that Stephen Curry is out with a hamstring strain, and now the Warriors could be in trouble. We don't know if he's going to miss the next game or how his health is going to, come back to form. He's already dealing with the thumb injury. Now he has a hamstring. Now, Anthony Edwards is 0 for 8 in this first half. He's had a historically bad half for him. And the T-Wolves only have 28 points. But the Wolves definitely have a chance to get right back in this now. Busy Beast says, watch Draymond try to get himself ejected. I feel like eventually it's going to happen. Peyton going to find Hield. Hield, the dribble, the drive, lays one up and missed it point blank. Yo, Buddy Hield is 0 for 6. Buddy Hield has been awful tonight. He's missed a couple wide open layups. Here's Anthony Edwards going to cross, drive, kick to the corner. Randall to Reed. Reed for 3. It's short. Reed trying to track down the board. What a save by Naz Reid. Draymond goes diving on the floor. Here's Kuminga up the Butler. Butler at the wing. He's going to one bounce it to Kuminga. Kuminga trying to get busy in the mid-range. He's going to post up with the left hand up against DiVincenzo. That one's off. Kuminga out to Butler. Butler pops up a 3. That's short. He gets his own board. Butler goes in. He pump fakes. Kicks it out to Kuminga. Here's Draymond. Draymond down the lane and slams it down. Are the Timberwolves interested in playing tonight? Are the Timberwolves interested in playing tonight? DiVincenzo with 3. Dude, the T-Wolves look like they don't give a crap about this game. And now Buddy Hield is fouled. Buddy Hield is having a very awful game. Naz Reid looks like he got hurt diving on that out-of-bounds play to save it. Buddy Hield going to knock down the first free throw, and now Naz Reid is limping back to the locker room. We got Scott in the chat. What's up, Scott? Thanks for being here, man. Ty says, Ricky Rubio has always been my favorite player. When Anthony Edwards got drafted, he slowly became my new favorite. Great character. Stephen Curry with a hamstring strain. Will not return to the game. Here is McDaniels. McDaniels going to find Edwards. 13 on the shot clock. Edwards trying to finally put one in. He rolls it up and misses, but he's fouled. Anthony Edwards to the line for 2. 360 people watching right now. Do me a favor, wherever you're tapping in from, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. We got 141 likes, and we are on the way to 42,700 subscribers tonight. Make sure you support our show wherever you guys are tapping in from, and welcome in. Stick out with us for the entire playoffs. Get active in the comments. We'll shout you out. If you guys are new to the channel, drop new in the chat so I can shout you out. Members, drop those emojis. Let's see it in the comments. Edwards going to knock it down. So he's going to have 1 point. He goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. It's been a disastrous first half for Minnesota. They still haven't cracked 30 points yet. Here's the dribble and the drive, and that one is missed. Here comes Minnesota. DiVincenzo, Edwards, crosses, dribbles, kicks it. DiVincenzo down the alleyway. He's up with the right hand and got it to go. The Minnesota Timberwolves have cracked 30 points. 42-31. The question is, can the Warriors role players finally contribute? The Moody's, the Kumingas of the world. Buddy Hield as well. Here's Draymond, another 3. Draymond airballs it. Butler there to pick it up, and he lays it up and in. 44-31. One more play here in this first half. DiVincenzo with the rock. Going side to side. Guarded deep by Kuminga. Here comes the screen from McDaniels. DiVincenzo with it. He's blowing by 2. Finds a backdoor cut. Stolen away. 1 second. Butler half court heave. And that one is off the mark. But that is where we stand. Anthony Edwards held to 0 for 8. No field goals in the first half for Anthony Edwards. Mike Conley 0 for 3. And the Warriors lead it by 13 points at half. The Timberwolves only score 31. Draymond Green completely torched Rudy Gobert in the first half. They exploited him on defense like I predicted they would. Finding a wide open shooter every time down the floor almost. Draymond, the MVP of this game so far, with 16 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, and 2 steals. But ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned this before the game. When I was giving my series prediction, I said, look, I'm going with the Warriors in 7, but if Stephen Curry's health is not up to par, the Warriors do not stand a chance. And I was talking about Curry's thumb. Now he has a hamstring strain, according to Shams Charania. If you guys know anything about hamstrings, and I'm not a doctor, okay, but I've seen people, I've known people that have pulled their hammies before. They are injuries that linger. They can take weeks to heal. And based on the way that Curry went immediately off the floor and went back to the locker room and they ruled him out a few minutes after, I'm going to be honest with you, I think the Warriors are in trouble. I think the Warriors are in deep trouble. So I'm not going to sit here and just switch my prediction right away, but I already said this at the beginning that if Steph Curry gets hurt, obviously the Wolves are going to have a huge advantage in this series. It sucks, man. It really does suck because Steph Curry was off to an amazing start in this game. He had 13 points in 13 minutes, and he immediately goes off the floor. So, unfortunately, man, there are injuries that happen. We saw injuries earlier tonight, right? The Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell was banged up a bit, but he played through it. Cavs had 3 guys out, and then they had a chance to win, and they blew that opportunity. So if the Warriors want any chance, they need to win this game now. They need to give themselves a little cushion here because, tell you what, man, especially if Steph's out, I don't think they have much of a chance. Maybe Jimmy Butler can go full Jimmy playoff mode. We haven't really seen it yet. But I just hate injuries. These playoffs have been really, really good so far. And, yeah. I don't think we're going to see a lot of halves where Anthony Edwards goes 0 for 8. But we'll see. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by RB. This is Philly Take with RB. I cover the 76ers and the NBA. And since the Sixers are not in the playoffs, we have been on a live stream marathon covering as many playoff games as we can. We have a lot of fans that tap into this channel from all different fan bases all across the world. So if you guys are enjoying this content, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like the show so we can push this through the algorithm. 360 people in the chat. Let's get it up to 300 likes, man. Let's see. Is Curry out for the whole playoffs? Well, I don't know yet. I just have a hard time seeing Curry being able to play through a hamstring, depending on how severe it is. I know a lot of Warriors fans are probably just sweating right now, but yeah, I looked up hamstring strain right now just to see what the medical profession says. I know that they linger a lot, but it says that hamstring strains can range from a few days to several weeks to several months. So it all depends on how severe the injury is. But yeah. Warriors Pain says, great podcast. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Dom says he hasn't had to do it yet, but now he does. Jason A-Team in the chat. What's up, Jason? Busy Bee says, like the show. Let's go, guys. Get those likes up. You guys are crushing it in the chat tonight. Welcome in. You guys can support us on all platforms. I'll drop all of our handles here in the chat in just a second. What do you guys think, though? I want to hear from you guys in the comments. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Do you think that the Warriors are done? Do you think the Warriors are cooked after this Stephen Curry injury? What do you guys think? Do you guys think the Warriors are cooked? Yes or no? Appreciate the mods and the members up in the chat supporting us tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Always want to give shout outs to our community. You guys are the best, man. You guys keep me going for sure. For all my Sixers fans up in here, we're going to have a live stream next Monday for the draft lottery, and then we'll start to drop some draft videos. Lots to talk about in regards to the draft, but for now, we're going to keep streaming as many playoff games as we can. Let me know what games you guys want me to stream in the chat. Let's take a look at the halftime stats here as we wait. Warriors shooting 9 for 20 from three-point range. The Timberwolves are shooting 0 for 15. That's such an uncharacteristic game. Like, they also look uninterested on defense as well. How do you go 0 for 15 in the first half? The crazy part is that the Wolves have been off for like 5 days. The Warriors are playing, after what, 40 hours? Warriors have only been off for like 40 hours, and they're out here cooking in this first half. And the Timberwolves have been off for several days, and they look awful right now. But, yeah, man, I mean, just kind of how it is, Let's see. Scott says, RB does a great job. I'm in Sydney, Australia, and this is the only place to be. Scott, you're the man. Thank you, bro. Banch says, no, not completely. Ty says, T-Wolves will win. Dom says, I don't know if the TikTok links are right. Yep, that's right. IG and TikTok, Philly Take with RB. Twitter/X is RB Philly Take. Busy Bee says, unless Jimmy becomes playoff Jimmy and Buddy repeats game 7, yes. Buddy Hield is the most confusing player. I mean, the guy goes from dropping 33 last game and being the MVP of game 7, and tonight he is 0 for 7. He had the wrong shorts on to begin this basketball game, and it's very surprising to me. Very surprising what transpires. Doesn't make any sense. Really doesn't. Do you guys think the Timberwolves are going to come back and win this game, yes or no? Will they come back and win this game, yes or no? Let me know where you guys are tapping in from in the chat tonight. I will shout you out. We've had a crazy couple days here of basketball. Tyrese Halliburton, game winner tonight. Aaron Gordon, another game winner last night. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff. I can't believe the Pacers won that game. We were sitting here as we had just started the live stream, and yeah, I just can't believe they won that. I can't believe they won that. Jason A-Team says, Rockets are my second team since I was born in Houston. I'm a Sixers fan. Well, I feel bad for you, Jason, but welcome to the dark side, baby. Welcome to the dark side. Rook says you could never make me hate James Harden. I didn't try to make you hate James Harden. I just tell the truth about James Harden. Sorry. Who do you guys think is going to win out of the Nuggets and Thunder series? Do you think that the Nuggets can actually win a couple more games in that series? Last night was crazy. Dom says Warriors should win this one. We got 300 plus in the chat, man. Let's go get these likes up. We should have 300 likes by now. Busy Bee says, I think so. They knocked off the rust. Need to exploit not having Curry on the floor. Yeah, I think they should be able to come back and win this, to be honest. I think they should be able to come back and win this. We got Timothy in the chat tapping in from Arizona. What's up, Timmy? LP says OKC does not have experience. It's possible that the Nuggets win. Joey says, I just tuned in. Is that Draymond point tally correct? It is. Draymond is cooking, man. Draymond is cooking tonight. Draymond is cooking. Like I said, man, the more you guys interact, the more we can have fun in this chat. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. We got Zima in here from Mexico City. What's up, Mexico City? Thank you for being here. Dom says, I just saw that WoW 48 and they choked. Yeah, that series is over. That series is over. By the way, like I said, last night, OKC with an epic choke. Epic choke by OKC last night. But their coach did it to them. Their coach did it. I mean, I just don't understand it. I don't understand why you would keep fouling up 3 when Jokic is on the bench. Didn't make any sense. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, man. Let's get it. Where we at now? 178 likes. Let's go, man. Welcome into the chat. Second half is starting. Curry out for the game with a hamstring strain. Edwards going to drive the reverse layup. He misses the first one of the second half, and the Warriors still up by 13 as we begin quarter number 3. Gary Payton for 3. He chimes in with his own 16-point game. Warriors 31 points allowed in the first half, fewest in the shot clock era in franchise history. The fact that they only had 31 points is wild. Edwards had no field goals made in the first half. Randall is fouled. $330 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this tonight, and welcome in. Let's give some shout outs in the chat. If you guys are in here, get active, man. Let's go. First one good for Julius Randle. All right, let's see. Who do we have in here? Busy B, what's up? Night 2, what's up? LP, what's up? Who else we got up in here? Scott, what's up? Dom, what's up? Who else we got up in here? We got Mexico City in the house. We have Sydney in the house. Shout out to Australia. Appreciate you guys tapping in all over the world. Both free throws good for Julius Randle. Randle's got 10 points on the evening. Here's Jimmy Butler at the top. He's wide open. The trifecta does not go. Left it short. Abraham, what's up, bro? Did Steph really get hurt? Yeah, he did. And now Gary Payton's on the floor. Conley dives on top of him, trying to get the jump ball. Let's see what they call it. It's going to be a jump ball between Conley and Payton. Timberwolves need to make shots, and they need to get a lot more aggressive here in the second half. Naz Reid was injured. Let's see if he comes back in. There's a 3-ball from Draymond. This time it's short, but the Warriors get the ball back. Here's Pajemski. Tried to find the corner, and that one was hit out of bounds. So Draymond Green had 16, 6, 4, and 2 in the first half. Incredible stat line. Let's see if he can build on that here. Here's Draymond, finds a cutting Butler, and what a dime by Draymond Green. Puts the Warriors up by 16, and boy, do they desperately need this game now on the road with Steph Curry's injury lingering. Randle to Conley. Conley guarded. Back to Randle. Here's Randle guarded by Pajemski. He turns, spins, kicks. McDaniels drives to the rack up top. Conley the catch and shoot. And that does not fall either. Ladies and gentlemen, the Minnesota Timberwolves are 0 for 16 from long range, right? 0 for 16. I don't know what the most misses are consecutively to start a playoff game, but the Timberwolves are 0 for 16. If you guys have not yet subscribed to the channel, turn on the noties and like the stream, man. Let's go. Let's get to 42,700 subscribers tonight. Can we do it? Here's Draymond guarded by Rudy Gobert. He's going to find Hield coming off his screen, and it's going to be an illegal screen on Gary Payton II. So it is going back to Minnesota. Let's go. We need 16 more likes, man. What's the record for missed shots consecutively? I don't know. You guys let me know. How many threes consecutively is the record? 10:05 to go here in the third. Randle up top. He's scanning the floor. He's going to find McDaniels. McDaniels turns, spins against Pajemski, goes up. Got it! Kissed it off the window. And it's a 14-point game. There's Jimmy Butler at the logo. Warriors going to set and roll. Like I said, a lot of actions by the Warriors. Buddy Hield puts up a three. That jiggles in and out. Buddy Hield still scoreless. Actually, no, he has what, 1 point, I think? Or no, he's got 8 points. My bad. He had a couple threes. Here's Pajemski going to find Draymond. Draymond up the floor. Draymond one bounce. Here's Buddy Hield. And Hield knocks down a three. Buddy struggled in the first half. He had the wrong pants on to begin the game, but Buddy Hield finally showing up. Here's Edwards going to drive. He lays one up. Missed it again. Anthony Edwards having a no-show here in game one. And Hield again going to strike. So after a pitiful start to the game, Buddy Hield has finally awoken. And the Warriors lead it by 20. Impressive showing here by Golden State. Riaz in the chat. What's up, Riaz? Says, was at the Pacers game. Thoroughly enjoyed the Halliburton winner. Cavs are done. Yo, Riaz, what a game to go to, man. What a treat. What a treat, man. Benches, I'm up here grinding with all. If you guys are up here grinding with RB, late night on the late night. It's 11:06 on the East Coast. Do me a favor, like the stream, man. We need 13 more. Get us to 200. Subscribe to the channel. Welcome into the show. Jesus says, for real, with no Steph, Warriors are barbecue chicken. Well, right now they're up by 20. Right now they're up by 20. Yo, Riaz, how was that game winner, man? I was watching it here when I turned on the live stream, and I was losing my mind. What a game by the Pacers. What a comeback. And, yeah, I think the Cavs are done. I think the Cavs are done. Busy B says, why are the T-Wolves so out of whack? Yeah, this is a very weird game so far for Minnesota. I mean, they're coming off days of rest. Warriors only had a day or two to rest. And right now, man, I mean, Minnesota just doesn't look interested at all. No interest at all right now. So, I don't know. $390 people in the chat. Let's go. Like and subscribe. Let's go, man. Come on. I'm trying to wake up the neighbors. It's late night. They're sleeping, getting ready for work. I'm trying to piss them off a little bit, you know? So the Pacers lead 2-0. Nuggets lead 1-0. Knicks lead 1-0. And the Warriors can lead 1-0 if they can hold on here tonight. Tika says, Iverson, the search results mention Iverson holding the record for most consecutive misses in a single game with 18. Interesting. Anthony Edwards is 0 for 10 right now. Wolves look like lollygagger, says Dom. Yeah, they don't look interested in playing defense tonight. Draymond and Butler are hit or miss without Steph. They are barbecue chicken. Well, right now they're playing good, so Minnesota's going to have to wake up a little bit. Riaz says, it was unreal. I was sitting lower level on the Pacers side. You could hear a pin drop when that shot went through. I took so much Sixers abuse here this year. It brought a smile to my face. Man, what a game you got treated to, bro. What a game. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Watching that game, hopping on the live stream, I was like, yeah, the Pacers are done tonight. I mean, you get, what, 48 or 46 from Donovan Mitchell? You have 3 starters out or 3 key players out, and it seems like you're going to win the game, and then you find a way to lose it. I mean, that is just absolutely crushing for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A team that was healthy all season and then got all these injuries, and they had to win that game tonight, and I feel like they're in a really, really tough spot now. What did Mitchell have? 48 or 46? He had 48. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. Ty Jerome went 1 for 14 in that game. He also fouled Halliburton with 10 seconds left, which allowed Halliburton to miss the second free throw. So Naz Reid for 3, and that one's going to cash in. Ladies and gentlemen, the Minnesota Timberwolves have finally hit a 3. The T-Wolves have finally hit a 3 here with 8:20 left in the third quarter. They're now 1 for 17 as Buddy Hield going to step back, gets fouled, and one. Buddy Hield. Wow, what a shot by Buddy Hield. He is finally woken up. 372 in the chat, guys. Like the show right now. We need 7 more likes. Get us to 200 right now. I need everybody to hit that thumbs up. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Let's heat this chat up right now. We're live streaming as many playoff games as we can. Warriors up by 20 after the and 1. T-Wolves 1 for 17 from 3. Warriors 12 for 26. Edwards going to drive. He lays it up and in. Anthony Edwards finally on the scoreboard. Anthony Edwards 1 for 11. He's got 3 points on the evening. Here's Jimmy Butler guarded by Randall. He's going to find Hield. The dribble, the drive, the pull-up, and that one rolls off. Pat Spencer in for the first time with the Curry injury. He pokes it away. Pajemski dives on it. And the Warriors call a timeout. Tika, you're right. Rockets missed 27 consecutive threes. That's right. That was the historically bad game by the Rockets when they were so close to beating the Warriors. Not to bring up any Rockets pain here, but they've been down bad for a while. Let's go. 6 more likes. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Let's go. I'm trying to piss off the neighbors real quick, man. Like and subscribe, guys. Let's keep growing the community. Riaz says, it was sick. I don't know if I've ever seen a team choke a playoff game away like that, except the Knicks when they faced Reggie Miller and the Pacers. Well, Riaz, I'll tell you what, it felt like a very Sixers-esque playoff loss. Not to bring up any pain for my Sixer Nation in here, but that's kind of what the Sixers would do. That's what the Sixers would do, if I'm being honest. Let's go, man. We got Scott in the chat, Ben, channel member. We got Dom, channel member. USM says Garland being out is the problem, but the Cavs coach let those bench players play sloppy at the start of the fourth. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Cavs just collapsed. They just choked. They let them come back, and Pacers kind of did what the Knicks have been doing. They just stayed in it, kept it in distance, and they struck in the fourth quarter. Let's go, man. We got 200 likes in the chat. Drop the yes, sirs. What time is it? Is it midnight? Not yet, but yo, drop the yes, sirs. Let's go. It's time to piss them off, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Wake them up. Yes, sir. Woo! Let's go, man. Let's go. Now we got to get to 300. Now we got to get to 300. We have 440 people in the chat. It is late night on the late night. We're up here grinding for you guys. We need 62 more subs to get to 42.7. I know damn well there's 60 people in this chat right now that have not hit that sub button. Let's go. We're on a roll tonight, man. We're on a roll. Let's go. Let's get it rocking and rolling in here. Let's go, man. You guys are on fire right now. Chat's on fire. Here's Pat Spencer. I called him a glorified LA Fitness player a couple weeks ago. Here's Pat Spencer going to find Buddy Hield. That one's poked away by Minnesota. They're starting to get ferocious on the defensive end. Chris Finch and his boys are going to need it. They're going to need it bad. 58-40. Butler scanning the floor. He's going to inbound it to Hield. Hield going to find Pajemski. Drives, floats it up. That one missed. Here come the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall going to cross and drive. He dumps it back to Edwards, who finally scored his first bucket, and now it's going to be two. Draymond wrapped him up, but he fought all the way through it. Anthony Edwards, the scoop, the score, and one. And one. Don't let Ant get going, man, or else the Wolves are back in this thing. Draymond's been quiet here in the second half. 7:08 to go in the third. Edwards, 5 points on the night. Here's the free throw. It goes. He's got 6. We could have a game, ladies and gentlemen. Pat Spencer with the rock. 7 minutes to go here in the third. Draymond going to swing it to Kuminga. Now Butler, 12 on the shot clock. Hield rotating up top. Going to find Kuminga. Kuminga off the dribble. The spin. Kuminga steps back, and he is fouled. Jonathan Kuminga going to the stripe for a pair. Let's go, guys. Hit that subscribe button, man. Welcome into the show. NBA Playoff Game Day Live. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Honestly, Kuminga, I don't know what the Warriors are going to do with Kuminga. I know he wants a contract, but he's just a confusing player. 6:45 to go here in the third quarter. It's a 17-point game now after the free throws by Kuminga. Here's Edwards around his screen. Edwards steps back, deep two. That one clanks off the rim. McDaniels tracks it down, and here come the Wolves. Walker to Reed. Reed guarded by Draymond. Swings it to McDaniels. McDaniels off the bounce. Puts one up, and he gets it to sink. 60-45 is the score. 6:17 to go here in the third. McDaniels with 10. Here's Hield. Drives down the lane. Floats one high off the bank and kissed it off the window. 62-45. And then Reed going to get hit down the other end. Hield's got 13 points, 11 in the quarter. He went from having a terrible first half after a 33-point game 7. And now he's got 13 points on the night. Buddy Hield is so back and forth as a player. It's crazy. It's crazy. Draymond and Hield going to go to the bench. Looney back in the game. Moody back in the game. Reed the dribble, the drive up and under. What a move by Naz Reed. Beautiful on the finish. Here's Spencer going to find Looney. Looney up top to Butler. Butler running it with the second unit. Butler going to take a screen. Now he's going to find Spencer. Spencer, the dribble, the spin. He turns, hooks one up, missed it off the bank. Somehow comes away with the board. He kicks it out to Kuminga. One bouncer to Butler. Butler in the block. He's turning, spinning against Edwards. Floats it up. That one is short. Rebounded by Anthony Edwards, and here come the Timberwolves. Ant driving, beeline to the rim, goes up, and got it to fall with the left. 13-point game, and ladies and gentlemen, we got a ball game. Here's Kuminga down to the block. He turns, lost it. Butler puts up the little shot and got it to fall. Warriors answer back. 15-point game. 4:50 to go in the third. The dribble, the drive. McDaniels floats it up. Got it to sink. Lots of offense now in this ball game. Come on now. Jimmy at half court. Jimmy gonna turn, spin, find Spencer. Spencer, the dribble, the drive. He lays it up and in. 66-51. Here's Nasri, guarded by Pat Spencer. Hands it off. DiVincenzo from long range. Can't get it to fall. Picked up by Minnie. Cleaning up the glass are the Timberwolves now. Here's Edwards. He stops on a dime. Edwards through the legs. He's going to dribble, drive, downhill, goes up, and lays it in. 66-53. Edwards, 1 point in the first half, 9 in the third quarter so far, and counting. And now Kuminga going to get swiped by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Chris Finch did not like the call. Tika says, has Edwards woken up yet? Dom says they need Buddy to score. Scott says, great call, mate. Thank you. Shout out to Scott in the chat. Let's go. Where's the chat at, man? 440 people in the house. I want to see you guys get active in the comments, man. Let's go. Time to wake up. Yes, sir. After this quarter, I'm about to get some more water. I feel like we have a crazy fourth quarter coming up, if I'm being honest. I feel like we have a crazy fourth quarter incoming. Hield the drive, one bounce out to the corner. Peyton up to Jimmy. Jimmy off balance three. Oh, he banked it in. Are you kidding?
He's on fire.
Oh my gosh. Jimmy Butler off balance just threw up a wild shot. Got it to go. Warriors with the steal again. Butler to Buddy Hield. The drive, the kick. Peyton back to Hield in the corner. Cha-ching! Buddy Hield with 14 points in the third quarter. Here's McDaniels, wings it down low. Reed trying to get it. He could not. It's going to stay with Minnesota. It's hard to really figure out Buddy Hield, man. We got another steal by Minnesota. Alexander Walker all the way up the floor. Kicks DiVincenzo. Randall Reed for three. And that one does not fall. 72-53. Spencer, the dribble, the drive. He arcs one up. Got it off the window. Randall trying to answer. He wings it out to DiVincenzo. Chenzo for three. That one's short. Reed trying to track down the board. Draymond hit to the floor. It's going to be a foul on Naz Reed. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please hit that sub button. Hit that like button. Let's go. Get it to 300 likes right now. Can we get it to 300 likes right now? Let's go, man. We have a big fourth quarter incoming. I can feel it. I can feel it. Edwards with a big third quarter, Hield with a big third quarter after both were quiet in the first half. Buddy Hield makes no sense, man. The guy, he's just the most polarizing player ever. Ever. Buddy Hield drops 33 in a game 7. Then he has 2 points in this first half, and now he has 14 in the third quarter. It makes no sense. Welcome on into the show, man. Get active in the comments. Let me know you're in the building. We should already have 400 likes by now. We should have 42,700 subs. Let's go, man. Get active in the comments. Looks like we had a challenge here on that foul. Let's see what they call it. So they're going to call it an unsuccessful challenge. They're going to say Reed still made contact, and it's going to be Warriors basketball. Tiga says Hield showed glimpses of this with the Sixers, then disappeared. Did Nurse play him wrongly, or did he drop off? I just think this is who he is. He's a back and forth player. Banj, have a good night, man. Appreciate you. Show Key, what's up, bro? Thanks for being here, man. This would be a huge game if the Warriors can continue this and pull it out. They're going to need this one badly, especially if Steph Curry is injured and cannot play many games in this series. We'll see. First one good for Draymond. And the second one falls for Draymond Green, 76-53. 2 for 2 at the line. It is a 23-point lead for the Warriors. They're on a 10-0 run. Randall guarded by Draymond. He's going to take him all the way, bounces him out of the lane, and Randall with a tough bucket. You know Draymond didn't like that. Watch him start flailing now. Pat Spencer playing some big minutes here with Steph Curry being out for the game. He got hurt with a hamstring strain. And now DiVincenzo going to poke away a pass from Draymond. Here's Randall going to dribble down the lane, puts one up, can't get it to fall, gets his own board. Randall against 2, and this time he's fouled. Randall trying to pump some life into the Minnesota Timberwolves, who were very impressive in the first round of the playoffs, but tonight have essentially been a no-show. Crowd feels very dead too. So Randall will go to the stripe for a pair. Randall with 12, 3, and 5 on the evening. Coming in for the Timberwolves is going to be their first-round pick, Terrence Shannon Jr., who averaged 4 points per game on the season. As we know, when the playoffs come around, you got to tighten up your bench a little bit. But the T-Wolves are going to try to inject a little bit of offense here with Terrence Shannon Jr. Randall going to go 2 for 2 at the line. It's back to 18 points. There's Randall's family sitting courtside. Here's Pat Spencer. He's going to dribble drive, and he went tumbling into Terrence Shannon Jr. First play, and Shannon Jr. makes an impact. He takes the charge. Pat Spencer took a hard fall there, and he's going to be slow to get up. Oh, I know that hurt. Might have sprained his wrist there, honestly. Pat Spencer is funny, man. Glorified LA Fitness player, but man, he's cooking right now. Yo, get this to 300 likes, man. We need 64 more. Here's Shannon Jr. going to find Randall again. Can Randall create from the high post? He turns, he spins. Draymond comes to help. Edwards under the basket, takes it back out. And Edwards stepped out of bounds. Just a brutal night for Anthony Edwards. And he's had a lot of good games in his young career. The fact that Edwards is only 23 is insane. But right now, he is having a very, very bad night. Just like he did in Game 5 against the LA Lakers. It's been the Warriors all night long. Here's Buddy Hield crossing over, going to drive, step back. Hield wants another one. He checked, no good. Picked up by Minnesota. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Edwards around the screen, thinking pull up, now finds Randall, cutting to the rim. He swings it out. Nobody wants to take the shot. Shannon Jr. goes in, and Kuminga going to wrap him up. Perfect defense by the 0-0, Jonathan Kuminga. Look, guys, I don't want to keep saying it, man, but we should have 300 likes by now. Come on, everybody, spike the like button, man. Get us up to 300. I know you guys are listening in. Don't be a shadow watcher. Pump those likes up, man. Hit that sub button. Let's go. Warriors going to win the jump ball. Here's Hield down the floor, turns and spins. Hield scanning, finds Draymond. Draymond going downhill. He swings it to a cutting Kuminga, and he's there in wide open territory. What did I say at the beginning of this game? The Warriors are going to just keep moving. They're going to keep moving, quick actions, and they are doing the little things to win basketball games tonight. I mean, look at the way they're moving the ball. Look at these cuts. Look at these dimes. Timberwolves don't know what hit them right now. Draymond is impacting winning tonight on a serious level. Draymond's been fantastic. Even with Curry going out, the fact that the Wolves look this bad is something to keep your eyes on. Draymond going to miss the first free throw. Guys, do you think the Warriors can actually pull this game off, man? I mean, I'm starting to think, for me personally, it's starting to settle in like, yeah, the Warriors are going to win this game. RB, how are you feeling heading into the lottery on Monday? Any positive vibes? We're keeping this pick. Yeah, man. Well, for the last 3 days that we've been streaming, we did a spin the wheel. And I got in the top 6 every time. I actually got 2 number 1s and then a number 3 tonight. So I'm keeping the positivity, man. I think the Sixers are getting the pick, and then we're going to have a lot of draft stuff to talk about with the draft pick. He'll going to knock him down 80-57. Dom says Draymond is a legit playmaker when he wants to be. Tika says Warriors must feel sick in the guts with Curry getting injured. It really does suck, man. Chenzo for 3, and he drills one, answering back. It's a 20-point game. Shot clock unplugged. Time for one more here in the third quarter. Draymond with the ball. He's guarded by Julius Randle. Draymond finds Kuminga, and DiVincenzo almost stole it away. It's going to stay with Golden State. 4.7 on the clock. But yeah, Warriors have to be sick about Steph, man. I mean, like I said, I picked the Warriors to win the series. I don't know if he's hurt, though. Matter of fact, I don't think they can win if Curry is hurt, but I mean, it just sucks, man. The Warriors are playing good right now. Buddy Hield, the pump fake with the left hand off balance for three, and that one does not go. So we are going to the fourth quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 80-60. You want to talk about ugly basketball. 60 points in 3 quarters for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards had no field goals heading into the third quarter. He's 4 for 15 now. 10 points, 11 boards, but he has been bad tonight. Conley's been a non-factor. And really, Julius Randle's the only guy showing intensity and will. Meanwhile, for the Warriors, Draymond and Buddy Hield has been the MVP of the third quarter. Hield had no field goals made either in the first half, and he had 5 in the third quarter. 16 points out of Buddy Hield in that third quarter. 250 likes, guys. Like the show. We are 52 subs away from 42.7. Hit that sub button, guys. I'm going to be right back. Going to get more water. Who do you think's going to win? Drop it in the chat right now. Who do you think's going to win? Warriors or Timberwolves? I'll be right back. All right, man, we are back. We are back. Fourth quarter coming up. Thank you guys for being here in the chat with me tonight. It is almost midnight here on the East Coast. Where are you guys tapping in from? You guys on the East Coast, West Coast? How you guys feeling, man? I think the Warriors are going to win this game. I thought the T-Wolves had a chance to come back, but honestly, at this point, I think the Warriors got it. But we'll see. Dom says, I think this game is over. Warriors got this. Scott says, Warriors got this. Riaz says, how mad would the NBA be if it was Wolves versus Pacers? Well, that'd be a very low-rated finals. Yes, thank you for subscribing, man. All right, first possession stolen away by Minnesota. Here's Conley. Reed for 3, and he drills it. 80-63. 80-63. So that's a good start if you're a Minnesota Timberwolves fan. Here's Draymond Green. He's going to find Jimmy. Jimmy to Pajemski. Pajemski going to dribble in, turn, spin, kick it back. Here's Buddy Hield. 3, 2, 1. Draymond for 3. He's blocked. Blocked by Rudy Gobert, who's only played 20 minutes in this game. Like I said, I feel like Rudy could be a liability, so they're going to have to limit his minutes sparingly and find the right mismatches. Wolves led fourth quarter scoring margin with 8.4 plus in the first round. DiVincenzo in the corner. That's way, way off. So Golden State starting it with Jimmy, Podziemski, Kuminga, Hield, and Draymond. And for Minnesota, it's Conley, DiVincenzo, McDaniels, Reed, and Gobert. Going with a double big lineup. Butler, Kuminga in the corner. Kuminga! Cha-ching! Big time shot out of Jonathan Kuminga. Guys, we've been live streaming for like 4 straight days, man. I'm starting to feel it. But we're grinding it out for you guys, man. You guys think we should live stream this entire series? Give me your thoughts in the chat. 83-63. Appreciate everybody being a part of this tonight, man. Here's Jimmy Butler. Butler guarded by DiVincenzo. And Butler knocked to the ground. DiVincenzo stands over him. Draymond shoves him out of the way. DiVincenzo stands his ground. Butler stands his ground. Let's see what happened here. Looked like DiVincenzo went for the ball. I don't think he did anything wrong there, but, you know, Draymond wants to start. Draymond wants to start mixing, man. Butler going to turn, spin. Butler tried to hand it off, now finds Draymond. 7 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo swipes again, and another foul on Dante DiVincenzo. So DiVincenzo going to pick up number 3 there. Jimmy Butler likes it. He's smiling. He's smirking. He lives for these moments. Draymond again. Draymond going to turn the corner. Find a cutting Kuminga. Floats one up. Blocked by Reed. Great defense here to start quarter number 4. Reed the drive. Reed the float. Reed gets it to go. So Minnesota putting together a couple good minutes here to start quarter number 4. Draymond with the rock. He's going to find the corner. Kuminga guarded by Naz Reid. No Steph Curry. Steph Curry got hurt in this game. In the second quarter. Played 13 minutes, had 13 points. Podziemski, the 3 ball. That one rolls off. Minnesota's got to get it going here if they want a chance to win this game. Here's Mike Conley. Conley goes downhill, turns, spins. Reed wants a 3, and Reed's got a 3. 83-68. Do we have a ball game, ladies and gentlemen? Timeout on the floor. Do we have a ball game, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. Still got 400 rocking with us, man. Welcome in. 38 likes away from 300. Can we get it there? Appreciate y'all being a part of the show tonight. So Steph Curry got hurt early in the second quarter. He has a hamstring strain. We'll see what the status is of Steph Curry, but for now, the Warriors are going to have to find a way to keep moving through. But good start for the Minnesota Timberwolves here. They're knocking down some shots, getting some good looks, and they're playing pretty good defense right now to start this quarter with the double big lineup. We got Busy B up in the chat, Scott in the chat, Jesus in the chat, Riaz in the chat. Reese's secret weapon, Kuminga. Slap, what's up, says Rudy Yogurt. Busy B says, you're the MVP, RB. Nah, you're the MVP. Scott says, I love this guy. Please show him some love. Let's go, chat. Come on now. Come on. We need 37 more likes. Let's go. I'm going to wake you guys up. Wake them up, man. Let's wake them up now. Guys, these playoffs have been fantastic, man. These playoffs have been fantastic. Let's go, chat. Timberwolves are shooting 4 for 24 from long range in this game. The Warriors are 15 for 32. 47%. Wow. Wow. Tika says 15 minutes. I'm free to go home. Another crappy day's work. Only survive thanks to the stream. Tika, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you. Shout out to Tika in the chat. Warriors have out-rebounded the T-Wolves too, which is surprising given the size from Minnesota. Only 24 points in the paint for Golden State. Here is Golden State with 9:15 to play here in game 1 of the second round. Hield guarded by Rudy Gobert. Hield driving downhill, kicks it to Draymond. Draymond to Jimmy. Jimmy for 3. That one's off the mark. Gobert got the board, and then he was fouled by Pat Spencer. Shout out to Pat Spencer, who is stepping in for Stephen Curry being hurt. Pat Spencer, 28 years old. Former college lacrosse player for the Loyola Greyhounds. Grew up in Baltimore. Went to Northwestern University. He was undrafted in 2020. And he's a PA native. So shout out to Pat Spencer. Mike Conley at the top, guarded by Draymond Green. Conley going to find Gobert down in the block. Gobert turns. He puts it up and slams it down. He flushes it home over Jimmy Butler. And those are the type of possessions that I was talking about pregame. That is what Rudy Gobert needs to do. That is how they take a hold of this series. Use your size and your girth to your advantage. Jimmy goes in and he's fouled by Gobert. Like I said, Gobert, he needs to do that more. He's just been a non-factor for the most part tonight. I mean, he's got 9 boards, but hasn't really done that much. Busy Bee says chat's asleep. Yeah, honestly, I've come to terms with it. I appreciate you guys that are commenting in here, but yeah, the chat is heavily asleep right now. Or it's all the people that haven't subscribed yet and they can't comment. Because you can only comment if you subscribe, which is, I like that. I like that. Jimmy going to knock down the free throws, 85-70. 15-point lead for Golden State. Here's Conley. Conley guarded by Spencer. Conley at the top. Conley to Edwards. Edwards has to get going here. He drives against 2, goes in. Got it in 1. Yes, sir. What a bucket by Anthony Edwards. Wow. Wow. $470 people in the chat, man. We need 30 more likes. Get us up to 300 likes. It is now a 12-point game after the end, won by Ant Edwards. Here is Golden State. Jimmy with the rock. Jimmy. One bounces it to Draymond. Draymond turns, finds Hield. Hield has to get it going here in quarter number 4, just like he did in quarter number 3. Draymond misses the three-pointer, and the Timberwolves are suddenly on a 10-2 run. Here's Conley downhill, floats one up. He missed it. Gobert hit to the ground by Draymond, and the fans are irate. The fans are irate. Buddy Hield's getting yelled at by Draymond for some kind of defensive lapse. Look at Draymond resting his arm on Gobert's shoulder. I feel like Draymond just always finds a way to get himself in the mix. Oh, man. Okay, guys. 42 subs away. Let's go, man. Maybe we can hit it tonight. We'll see. RB, is there any chance you see the Knicks going up 2-0? If you have your prediction, my apologies. Edwards again. Oh, my gosh, guys. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We got another game incoming. I might actually wake up my neighbors right now. We are 10 minutes away from midnight here on the East Coast. I might actually wake up the neighbors, bro. I feel like we have a cardiac game incoming. Does anybody else feel this right now? Every game of these playoffs have been insane. Every game has been nuts like this, and I feel like we have another comeback incoming. I spoke too soon. Butler going to drive, kick it out to Payton. Here's Spencer. Spencer, the dribble, the drive. He goes up and smacked away by Gobert. Warriors get it back, though. Butler's got to let it fly. He misses it again. Warriors get a third opportunity. Draymond drives in the hole, kicks it. Payton the pump fake, 7 on the shot clock. Gary Payton working against Naz Reid. He drives, kicks it to Draymond, the triple. That's off too. 3 empty opportunities for the Golden State Warriors. 6:50 to play, and the Warriors are only up by 10. Edwards with the rock. No Steph Curry, out with injury. Edwards, the step back, finds the corner. Naz Reid for 3. That one's off. Gobert trying to tap it in. Gets the ball, and he's fouled. Fouled on the putback. The Timberwolves have awoken. Yo, some guy just had a shirt on it with Draymond Green and a donkey. Looked like the donkey from Shrek. That's crazy. That's a crazy t-shirt to wear. Guys, I don't know how much cardiac I can handle in these playoffs. Could you imagine if the Sixers were actually in the playoffs, guys? The Sixers would have cardiac every single game, man. Could you imagine? I feel like we have another comeback brewing right now. 521 people in the chat. Welcome into the show. Here's Edwards, drives downhill, floats one up, missed it. Picked up by Golden State. Here come the Golden State Warriors. Jimmy Butler at the top. He's driving downhill. Butler floats one up and kick it to go. Warriors save it. Looney the board, throws it off the leg of DiVincenzo, and it's going to stay with Golden State. Guys, we need 16 more likes. Who's going to get us up to 300, man? Get us through the algorithm. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Here's a 3 from Buddy Hield. That one put too much on it. Rebounded by the Wolves. DiVincenzo tried to throw it off the leg, and he gave it right back to Golden State. Here's Payton to the corner. 3-ball. Podziemski. No good. Looney pushes off the Gobert. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, man. This is crazy. Ben says cardiac finish definitely on the cards. Rias says, I like my blood pressure being normal, but man, wish the Sixers were in it. Busy Bee says, I would go crazy. I'm enjoying the peaceful playoffs. I will say, it's not the same type of cardiac. You know what I mean? I'm not stressing like, oh my gosh, are the Sixers going to win or lose? But the cardiac's pumping. You know what I mean? Like, these games have all been intense. Every game has been crazy. Gobert knocks down the first. This has been the craziest NBA playoffs maybe ever. So far. So far. I really hope Steph Curry can come back. I don't know what his status is going to be, but we need to see Curry in this series. This could be a really, really good series. And Gobert going to miss the second one. This is why I picked the Warriors in 7, man. Like, they're just a good team. They're tough. They're gritty. But the Wolves are coming back. Here's Butler going to find Hield. Hield wants a three, and Hield has the three. Tack on three more. It's 88-76. Low-scoring game. Hield now has 19 in the second half, and McDaniels couldn't get the little layup. 12-point lead for the Warriors. Trying to tack on more. Butler drives into the lane, kicks it out to Looney, hands it off. Hield passes out of a shot. Butler goes all the way, floats one up over Gobert. Got it to fall. 90-76. Timeout, Chris Finch. 5:18 to go. And the Warriors just broke the stride. They broke the momentum, and they're back up by 14 points. Could that do it? Is that it? Is the game over? Things can change very quick, as we have seen. Things can change quickly. Can someone get this video to 300 likes? That's what I'm saying, man. 560 people in the chat. We don't even have 300 yet. Let's go, man. We need 41 more subs as well. Can we get that? Let's go, chat. Wake up, man. I'm RB. This is the NBA Playoff Game Day Live Show, where I give you the live play-by-play, the live stats, the live scoreboard. We break it all down right here, live and direct for you, the fans. I'm an independent content creator. I cover the 76ers, the NBA. We do a lot of playoff live streams, and we're giving you the coverage every single night. So feel free to support the boy, man. Follow us on all our platforms, man. Help us grow. Help us grow. Appreciate you guys being up here on the late night with us, man. It's been a crazy game. Crazy game here in Minnesota. Tika says, is it possible that the Warriors have Butler, Curry, and Draymond all retiring after Butler contract finishes? Yeah, definitely. For sure. You never know, man. I mean, these guys are getting old. These guys are getting very old. I mean, Steph Curry is 37 years old. Jimmy Butler is 35 years old. Draymond is 35 years old. Like, they are getting old. They're one of the only teams that's kind of hanging in there right now. So, we'll see. We got 300 likes in the chat. I'm kind of scared about this one. We might wake up the neighbors. I need everybody in the chat to drop a yes, sir, man. We're going to do this, and then we're going to hope that they don't call the cops. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yes, sir. Woo. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Yes, sir. Wake up the neighbors. You're not getting a good night's rest for work tomorrow. Let's go. Every 100 likes, we drop the air horn. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Wake them up. Wake them up. Sir. Yeah. Woo. Wake up the neighbors, man. Let's go. Thank you guys for helping us get the likes up. That helps us push it out to more viewers. For all the people that voted no on the poll, you might be a fraud. All right, let's go, man. Let's go. Shout out to the diehards that have been in the chat all night. Shout out to the diehards who have been rocking with us all night long. Let's go. Final minutes here of game one. This is an important, crucial, vital game for Golden State, especially with the Curry injury. Here's Anthony Edwards at the top. Minnie has to score. They need to get some more points on the board. Only 76 on the night. Ball was batted out of bounds. Going to stay with Minnesota. Edwards has had a very, very bad night. 6 for 18 from the field. Minnesota's got Edwards, McDaniels, DiVincenzo, Gobert and Reed, the double big lineup. Gobert drives in, floats it up, and he airballs it. What in the world was that? What in the world was that? You want to talk about a liability. That guy couldn't even hit the rim. Here's Jimmy Butler coming around the screen. He drives downhill, turns, kicks back to Looney. Looney thinking, now spinning. 4 on the shot clock. Butler at the logo. He drives. He's got to let it go. He can't get it to fall, but the Warriors get the ball back. Gobert is in no man's land. He doesn't know what to do. 5 seconds on the shot clock again. Here's Butler, the drive and the foul. I'm sorry, man. Rudy Gobert is a liability. I've said it for the past 5 years. I said it yesterday. I said it today. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. And now the Wolves are going to take him out. Rudy Gobert is a liability. Rudy Gobert is a liability, and if you want to argue with me about that and you want to, if you want to bring out an advanced metric or, some percentage to the 7th decimal place and, well, the analytics say that his defensive blah, 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 blah is, off the charts, I would advise you to watch the games with your own 2 eyes. Now, I'm not saying that Rudy Gobert is like a bad player. I'm just saying that the Timberwolves are built so perfectly. Like, I feel like they have one of everything except for what they need at the 5. And I really think that Rudy Gobert is a liability. Do you guys agree or disagree? Agree or disagree? Let me know in the chat. We're all here to give our opinions, our thoughts. I think Rudy Gobert is a liability. I don't know why they traded Karl Anthony Towns and kept Rudy Gobert. Your center has to know how to shoot the ball or at least be able to put in a little hook shot or a little floater. And I just think that the T-Wolves are wasting their time. They gave up the worst draft haul ever to get Rudy Gobert in a trade. And I feel like they traded the wrong center. Do you guys agree or disagree? Would love to know your thoughts. So the Wolves take out Rudy Gobert to try to bring in some more offense. 4:10 to play. It's a 14-point game. Podziemski, 3 on the shot clock. He's got to let it fly, and that's an air ball. Terrible possession by Podziemski. Going back to Minnesota. We need 37 more subscribers. Can we get to 42-7 tonight? Minnesota has not scored in 3.5 minutes. So they bring Julius Randle back in. Gobert hits the bench. Here's Anthony Edwards coming around a screen. Finds Reed. Reed on the wing. Up to Randle. Randle trying to operate. He drives down into the paint. Goes up against Looney. And he drew the foul. Julius Randle going to the stripe for 2. $560 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me tonight. I'm RB. This is Philly Take with RB. Welcome in. Scott says, I'm loving this. Appreciate you, Scott. Let's go, Scott. Busy B's been rocking with us all night. Busy B is one of the real MVPs of the chat. I appreciate you. Riaz says, Warriors are not going out like Cleveland. They seem determined to win this. This would be a big win. And really a big loss for Minnesota. If Minnesota can't pull this out, I mean, this is one of those games you scratch your head about. But honestly, the whole playoffs have made me scratch my head. Like, I can't predict anything anymore. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. This game's crazy, man. I mean, especially with Curry being out, you'd think Minnesota would wake up, especially having way more rest for this game. Butler drives into the paint. He missed the layup. It's a 12-point gap. Here comes Edwards. Can he finally get going? Edwards blows by Peyton, goes up, fouled and one. Here we go. Yes, sir. Here we go. Just an unsmart foul by Gary Payton, man. Here we go, man. Here we go. Guys, I feel like this game is coming down to the wire. Free throw is good. It's back to 9. Let's go. Like and subscribe. Members, drop those emojis in the chat. I want to see those emojis flying in the chat. Let's go. The fans are on their feet for the first time. They feel it within reach. Can Minnesota get a stop? Jimmy Butler going to operate against Reed after the switch. He kicks it out. Payton for 3. Oh, he knocks it through. Gary Payton II makes up for the blunder on the other end, and it's back to a 12-point game. Edwards up to Reed. Reed the dribble, the drive. DiVincenzo to Edwards. Edwards trying to answer, and he does!
He's on fire!
Back to a 9-point game here in Minnesota. Edwards up to 21 and 13. Here we go. I'm on the edge of my seat. What a game here in Minnesota. 2:35 to play. Butler to Hield. Hield trying to answer, and he does.
He's on fire!
Are you kidding me, man? Guys, this is unreal. We have a 3-point festival right now. Here's another one. This time it's off the mark. 2:15 to go. Golden State needs to wind down the shot clock here, and Gary Payton almost got stripped by Randall. This time it's a timeout. Timeout by Steve Kerr. Buddy Hield has been fantastic here in the second half. Former Sixer Buddy Hield is once again cooking in the second half. That is unbelievable, man. Buddy Hield had 0 field goals made in the first half. He has now had 7 out of 12 go in the second half. 22 second half points for Buddy Hield, and this guy just keeps seeming to rise up in the big moments. Wow. Wow. Wow, man. Yo, Buddy Hield is crazy. Buddy Hield is crazy. I cannot figure out Buddy Hield. Sixers could have used this last year, though. Busy Bee says these games have been unpredictable. I agree. Here is Draymond. Hands it off to Buddy Hield again. 2 minutes to go. Draymond going to find Jimmy. 4 on the shot clock. Jimmy past Randall and draws the foul. Big time play there by Jimmy Butler. And he just continues to battle, man. He just continues to fight. 1:58 to go in this ball game. 720 people in the chat. Let's go. 30 more subs. Let's go. 30 people. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get up to 42.7, man. And Jimmy Butler going to miss the first one. Tough miss there by Butler. Second one coming up at the line. Butler has struggled shooting the ball tonight, but he has been impactful everywhere he's needed to be. And the second one is good. 97-84. 1:58 to play here in quarter number 4. As we wind down game number 1, here's Naz Reid. Almost lost it out of bounds. Picks it up. He dribbles. He drives to the cup. Goes up. Missed the layup. DiVincenzo gets it back. Here's a 3-ball from McDaniels, and that one does not fall. And the Golden State Warriors look like they're going to find a way to win this ball game. Just an absolute gutsy win on the road in game number 1, even without Steph Curry playing after the second quarter. The Warriors are going to find a way to get it done. Big time win. Butler, the step back, no good. 13-point game. Just an abysmal offensive performance from Minnesota, and Edwards drives it coast to coast. Wolves are going to have to foul here. Podziemski, Butler, Hield, they're still not fouling. Maybe they're not going to foul. 10 on the shot clock. Hield going to drive and spin. Here's Draymond. Draymond. Butler. Butler. Dribbles. Kicks. Draymond for 3. That's way short. They're going to call it a shot clock violation. Man, credit to Golden State. Credit to Golden State. That is a big, big time win tonight. That's a big time win tonight. Guys, what do you think in the chat right now? Do you think Golden State can actually win this series, even if Curry is banged up? Do you think the Warriors can keep winning games in this series? I picked them in 7. I don't know how confident I feel if Curry's dealing with a hamstring, but Golden State is tough, man. They keep finding ways to win. They just keep finding ways to win. Guys, I'm going to drop our Discord link here in the chat. If you guys have not joined the Discord, be sure to do that. It's where we talk with all of our community. Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter/X at RBPhillyTake. Be sure to follow us on IG at PhillyTake with RB. Golden State keeps surprising, man. Let's go, chat. Wake up, man. You guys sleeping right now or what? I know it's late. I know it's late. Chat sleeping or what? Chat sleeping? And now we have a foul on the floor. 47 seconds to play. Once again, this is the Playoff Game Day live show. I'm going to live stream as many playoff games as we can. So if you guys did enjoy this show tonight, if you enjoyed this coverage, please like the stream and subscribe to the channel. You guys were incredible tonight, man. Over 40,000 viewers tapped in with us. You guys were amazing. Thank you again for another great environment tonight. You guys have been crushing it. And Randall going to knock down the first 10-point game. As long as the Warriors can hit a couple free throws, they should be able to wrap this one up. So the free throws are good. 97-88. Butler, Draymond floats it up, missed it, and Butler taps it back in. Big game by Jimmy tonight, stepping in with the absence of Steph after the second quarter. Draymond played really well too. A lot better in the first half. Reed the step back three. That's off the mark. Warriors pick it up, and that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Despite Steph Curry spraining a hamstring in the second quarter, we'll see what his status is moving forward. The Warriors find a way to grit one out here on the road. Tough, gutsy win. First time in NBA history, all 4 road teams won game 1 of the division conference semis in the same season. That is a wild stat. First time that all 4 road teams won game 1 in the second round series. That's crazy, bro. That just goes to show how wild of a playoffs it's been, and I only expect the madness to continue. Just a gutsy win. For Golden State to be on 1 day of rest, to take a flight to Minnesota, to go on the road with Minnesota resting for like 5 days, and to go in there, even with your leader going down, and to win that game. Like, that is a gutsy, impressive win by Golden State. And it wasn't just one person. It was a bunch of players. It was Buddy Hield with 22 points in the second half. It was Jimmy Butler with 20, 11, and 8, his 20th career playoff double-double. It was Draymond impacting the game in a multitude of ways. 18, 8, 6, and 2 tonight. That was huge, man. And I think for the Minnesota Timberwolves, I mean, you're not going to shoot this bad every single game. Timberwolves shot 5 for 29 from 3, 17%. You're not going to win a game playing like that. Golden State shot 18 for 42, 43% from 3. Just a really gutsy win. They went deep into their bench. Pat Spencer had some really good minutes with Steph Curry being out. Jimmy's a winner, man. He just finds a way. Just like the Celtics yesterday. I mean, the Timberwolves are not going to shoot this bad every game. Now, again, this whole series, everything depends on the health of Steph Curry. I said that before this game. I picked the Warriors in 7, but I said the health of Curry will depend, or will determine, rather, everything about this series. Timberwolves took one on the chin. They came out. They probably thought that they were content tonight, and they got humbled. They only scored 88 points. I think Rudy Gobert was a complete liability. He only played 26 minutes. They had to bench him late in the game. He had 9 points tonight. He missed a floater right around the rim late, airballed it, and Draymond targeted him all first half. Draymond, 18 points, had 16 in the first half, and they did exactly what I expected the game plan to be. Quick actions, quick screens, backdoor cuts, and they just kept moving the ball. And Rudy Gobert, as much of a rim protector as he is, didn't have an interest in stepping outside the paint. And the Warriors had open look after open look after open look. And they took advantage of it. Draymond hit his shots. So that's where I'm at with this game, man. That's where I'm at with this game. Just a crazy, crazy, crazy game tonight. But just right in line with everything that we have come to expect at this point. Buddy Hield is the first player in NBA history with 14 plus three-pointers made across 2 playoff games. Crazy, man. Crazy. Once again, another former Sixer stepping up big time. And, yeah, it's crazy to see what Buddy Hield's doing right now. And like I said, it's the Sixers curse, man. It's the Sixers curse. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you so much for being a part of this stream tonight. It was fantastic. You guys were amazing in the chat. The members, the mods, you guys were incredible, man. I really do appreciate you being a part of it. And yeah, man. We'll definitely be live streaming the rest of this series. We'll be live streaming the Celtics and Knicks tomorrow. Hopefully I have a voice. We've been live streaming almost every single day, trying to give you these playoff streams and give you this content. But yeah, man. Big time Buddy Hield game, big time Jimmy Butler game. No team hit 100. No team hit 100, which is crazy. I want to know from you guys right now in the chat, do you think that the Golden State Warriors can win this series even if Curry is banged up? Can they win this series even if Steph Curry is banged up? What do you think? I don't know if they can win if Steph Curry is not going to play the next couple games, honestly, because I think Minnesota will bounce back. But, man, let me tell you something. Gutsy win. Very gutsy win by the Golden State Warriors. You guys have been in here rocking with us all night. Drop a comment. I'll shout you out before we get out of here. But, man, big time game. This one wasn't as cardiac as I thought it might be in the last possession. But they continue to find ways, man. They continue to find ways. Yeah, man, I just think the Warriors have the it factor. I just think they have the it factor, man. I really do. I feel like the Warriors have the it factor. I don't know if they can hold on without Curry, you know, if he's injured and this and that, but they're tough, man. They're really, really tough. Give me 1 second, guys. Be sure to follow us on all platforms, man. IG, Twitter, TikTok. Just posting something right now. But yeah, how do we feel, man? I feel like tomorrow's going to be a good game with Celtics and Knicks. I feel like these whole playoffs have just been exciting, man. Very exciting. All right, man. We'll shout some people out in the comments. You guys have been great, man. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Tortellini says Draymond shooting 4 for 10 from 3 is wild. Kevin says, I think Minnesota lost more than the Warriors won. Busy B says, insane Buddy Hield stat. Kevin, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. Busy B, I appreciate you. You were an MVP tonight. Thanks for holding down the chat. Shout out to the mods and the members. You guys were amazing. You guys were amazing. Thank y'all for being here, man. You got to love the Sixers, man. They let Buddy Hield go, and he's out here turning into a sniper. He's out here turning into prime Clay in the playoffs. He's out here turning into prime Clay. It's crazy, man. If only Buddy Hield could have done this last year. If only Hield could have done this last year. All right, man. It is 12:30 in the morning. The grind is real. The content continues. We'll have a video out tomorrow. We'll have a live stream tomorrow evening. Back in about 19 hours for Celtics-Knicks Game 2. So I hope you all have a great rest of your night, man. Enjoy it. Sleep well. The Warriors take Game 1 on the road despite a Steph Curry injury. Buddy Hield, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green lead the way. Another crazy playoff game. But the Warriors taking a 1-0 lead. We'll see how they can build on this. We'll see if Minnesota can respond in a couple days. Other than that, man, hope you guys enjoy your night. Thanks for being here. As always, it's Philly Take with RB. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Good night.